who's on the roster for the Philadelphia Eagles. 1 year after he left in free agency. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson was one of the guys who I think wanted too much last year. The money went. Remember, he was hanging around.
Yep.
Where's he going to go? He ends
Right.
up doing a 1 year deal with the Lions. That 1 year deal ended with him appearing in 3 regular season games because he suffered a torn pec in week 2, came back for the regular season finale, played in the 3 playoff games that the Lions were in. Now he goes back to Philadelphia on a 3-year deal worth up to does a lot of work this time of year. Up to $33 million.
Yeah.
The report is up to because in order to get the information from the agent, whoever from NFL media had the tweet, had to put in up to. Instead of saying the real value, put in up to make it look better. So the real value may be 21, up to 33. That's what we know for now. Up to 33 for C.J. Gardner-Johnson. I think the Eagles wanted to keep him last year, and what happened was, and I think I remember hearing this at the time, They spent their money elsewhere because they didn't think there was a shot to keep him.
Yeah, right.
Because they thought he was going to get what he wanted elsewhere. And then when he didn't, they're like, crap, it's too late now. We've blown our budget. So now he's available, and they make the move, and they get him back, probably for less than what they were going to spend last year.
Yeah, probably for less. Good for both sides. I would think that, it's somewhere close to the 30 million mark, when all's said and done. Right, for this caliber of player. But I'm with you. It's probably not 33, but maybe 27, 28. He can do that. Right. I know I've talked to people in Philadelphia. Right. One of the things that you asked them what was different about their defense last year is that they brought up this guy right here, that he wasn't there. He kind of gave them an edge, right? Gave them an attitude. We saw him do that with the Detroit Lions. Does the same type of thing. But again, damn. The Eagles just doing big-time things. Yeah, we question the depth, the talent at the safety position. I think they got a young stud in Sidney Brown, right? Reed Blankenship's not bad. And now you got a Chauncey Gardner-Johnson who's also a safety, can play nickel. He's kind of a hybrid type of guy there. And is the kind of guy that's going to, no nonsense in the locker room, no nonsense on the practice field. He's going to set an energy and an attitude for that defense that is needed. Every great defense needs a psycho or two on it to lead it into Psychoville so they can play the way a great defense should. And I think that's where he has value, to them organizationally, and they missed him last year. And I think, you kind of explained the story the right way. So another great move by Howie Roseman and the Eagles.
I remember when we were in Kansas City last year for the first game of the season, and we all thought that the Chiefs would beat the Lions. I think everybody picked the Chiefs to win that night. Everybody on the Football Night in America pregame show.
I think Rodney picked the Lions.
I remember when I walked out and saw the Lions fans. That was the first moment I thought, this might be different than what we had expected. This might not be the coronation that we had assumed. And then when the show ended and we were heading back inside and the teams were coming out, I saw C.J. Gardner-Johnson with the blue ski mask.
Right.
And I just saw the way that he was moving, just that energy that was coming from him. I thought, shit, we're going to be 0-1 in our prognostications. That was the moment. I mean, so when you have that kind of fire and attitude that can become infectious, and clearly that's not the reason why they won, but it was evidence of what they were feeling and what he can do for a team.
Exactly.
And so, I think it helps the Eagles more than I think we recognize.
Right.
And like you said, the defense was missing something last year. They need to get a reset.
Yes.
After whatever fell apart last year. Bringing back a guy like C.J. Gardner-Johnson helps them get that reset.
Exactly right. They're bringing back the band together. Fangio was there the year they went to the Super Bowl. You got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, right? They're going to be, refocused, realize what the year was last year. There's going to be an energy bump of the Vic Fangio. Ooh, we got a new defensive scheme here. He's awesome. He's been awesome. Here we go. So, again, it's one of the best football teams in the land. We know that. The roster is phenomenal. They fell apart last year for a bunch of different reasons, but I just would be shocked to see it happen 2 years in a row. I would. I mean, again, everything they're doing is pretty damn good. Barkley, difference maker. Bryce Huff, big-time difference maker. I mean, a steal for $17 million a year with that guy coming off the edge. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, difference maker, attitude setter. Devontae Parker, injury history, whatever. But damn, like what a great guy to have as your third and fourth receiver. Zach Bond's got some talent as far as a middle linebacker, and they need help there at that position coming from New Orleans. So, they're making all the right moves. I sit here with Philadelphia and just go, damn, are they ever going to run out of money? Are they ever? As a Giant fan, I just go, what are they? Do they not operate under the salary cap? They just got players, assets, money. They got it all right now. Screw you, Philadelphia. I respect you, and I'm scared of you as a Giants fan. Screw you out of the ultimate respect. That's what I say.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.